Oi! Listen up! This is Talos Macaris from Anti-Sanctus Chaotica. This is our first podcast that we'll be doing here. So this is what I would be like a pilot. Okay? So, we've got some things we're going to be talking about here. First thing is our recruitment drive. You want to know how we're doing? Check the forums. You know, too lazy to check the forums? Well, you can at least check his podcast. If you're too lazy to check his podcast, chances are you probably won't be active during the launch. Anyway, back to recruitment. This is what we've been up to. We've had 20 new members sign up. Full members, mind you. Now, the other thing is we've had 18 members that have been limbo. So if you're a full member, get a hold of these people. It's in the newsletter that we sent you. Alright, so now we have our recruitment done. Things are pretty nice. You might go into the shout box and be like, hey, who are these people coming in here? Check the forums. So you check the forums. And you check to see what's going on here. Well, that's what this podcast is about. Anyway, newest vids. This would be one of them. Newest vids. We've got Dramid's Dread General application. Supposedly he didn't try too much the first time. So he made a second one. Second one looks a lot better. Check it out. The other thing is Gen Con. Yeah, that's right. I went to Gen Con. Got some new footage. Not really. Of different things. Saw some PvP action. Unless you're the Order. Then in that case, did good. Now, the other thing is, when I was at Gen Con, learned how to make some beat sticks. Now these would be fun for, you know, beating pretty much everyone. Anyway, the next thing is Proclamation of Evil. That's another vid that we did. Well, I did it. And the other one was The Unholy Inquisition Begins. I did that one too. Anyway, Zokar, Legions of Destruction. He made one. Nightmare Tribe, Marias. He made one too. It's that weird green skin talk movie that if you haven't seen it, you should try it out. If you're active, you've probably already seen it. Now, the last one in here is Ashes Chaos. Check it out. If you got a lot of time on your hands, what you should do is try to check out some of the MMOs that we've been playing. I've personally tried out Dungeons & Dragons Online. It's a pretty good game. I like the combat. None of this tab kill, tab kill, tab kill, tab kill, tab kill, tab kill, tab kill. No, it's actually real-time kind of tab killing hybrid kind of thing. You know, I was playing a little rogue type thing, and I was running through the dungeons, and I had my actual crossbow here. So I loaded up my crossbow, and in real time, mind you, I shot something. I loaded it up in real time, and I could shoot something else. If you're the kind of people that like that tab kill, tab kill, tab kill, you can actually turn that option on, and then you can tab kill yourself to nuts. Another thing is, a couple of days ago, Lords of the Ring Online, they just got their free trial up and running. I got it. I got about 4 days left on it. Pretty good MMO. Try it yourself. The other thing is about Swords of the New Coast. Yeah, try that one too. Only innovation that came from that game was that you're able to control 3 characters at a time. It's pretty good, pretty interesting. You can even let your 3 characters level while you're at work. You get home, go take a sandwich, level a little bit more, go to bed, and meanwhile your characters are still leveling. That's the best kind of game I like. The kind of game you don't even have to play. The other thing is beta. People keep on asking about when is beta? When's beta gonna come in? End of summer. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm hoping the last possible choice is October. I would think by October that summer would be over. I don't know. That's just me. So, we have not been able to get the whole regiment into beta, but if you've been paying attention by reading the forums, you would know that a lot of us are already in beta. Perhaps many. Don't know for sure. Not everyone says something. They don't have to. The only thing the NDA allows is for them to say so. Next thing, your council at work. If you don't know, all of the Dark Lords are part of a council where they all talk about all sorts of different things. Some of the things mentioned in the newsletter is that they're looking to recreate, restructure, add a little bit more things into the hierarchy of the regiment structure to better serve all of us. One of the things you should know about is the heretical church. This idea is to have a role-playing coordinator, an internal morale officer kind of position. They'd be the kind of people that would be like, hey, I need some help with my role play. Then you would go to them and be like, hey, I need some help with my role play. And then they'd be able to help you, try to help devise your character fluff and what exactly you need to do to get your character up and running. If you haven't noticed, we're a role-playing regiment. Role-playing is somewhat important. Other things they'll do is they'll help to organize some of the events going on in-game and out-of-game for the regiment. If you think about it, Gen Con. Gen Con is an out-of-game event that we were trying to put together. Not too many people were able to go. However, next year we're looking to see what exactly we can get. Perhaps if we get enough people, we might be able to get a hotel discount. Maybe. I'll be going all week. Anyway, next thing is the ambassador, Diplomatica, Desecratus, whatever. They're going to be the people who help to organize the alliances that the regiment will be forming, trying to organize and schedule the different events that will be going on along those lines. Say we want to get a bunch of our allied members together, the ambassadors are the people who are going to be doing it. The next thing we're looking at is the Wicked Death. Now I'm going to try to pronounce that in Latin. Anyway, the Wicked Death is going to be the squad leaders. If you have members online that look to create a squad, a team, clan, members, those who go out and do things within a small little group to get a little mission done, whatever you want to call it in the MMO you're in, the Wicked Death are going to be the squad leaders that actually run it. So if you have a squad leader that's online, he'll be able to go form up his team and then they'll go out and do stuff. Now if there's not one on, I'm sure you're able to do it anyway. Something to be worked out. So that's your council at work. The other thing is, during the newsletter we had a member role-playing highlight, which happens to be me, Talos Malcaris. If you don't know, my role-playing background is that I was a fallen inquisitor who caused the fall of the Penitent Circle and the reformation into a more evil, unholy Inquisition type killers things. Okay? They go around, they ask, hey, what are you doing? They don't like to reply, and they throw you on a burn pyre. So, that's kind of what it is. It's about 20 pages written up or something like that on the forums. You can go read through it. If you don't, it's role-playing. The last thing is we're looking to have a new website layout. This new website layout will hopefully be using some iframes. These iframes will allow us to incorporate smaller websites inside of the larger website. So if you pull up the website, you'll be able to have a website in the middle of it. This will be beneficial for the sense of having these role-playing clubs. You should read the forums if you don't know what that is. These role-playing clubs. So say somebody like me who wants to make a role-playing club website for their role-playing club, they'll be able to just send a link to the main people, and then they'll be able to link that right inside of the web page. So whenever you pull up the main web page, my little web page will be loaded inside of it. It's pretty neat. They should be able to support wide variety of different things. You could even put Google or Yahoo inside of the iframes and still play it up. So, this is the conclusion of our first podcast for Anti-Sanctus Chaotica. I hope you like it. It's the pilot. If you don't like it, too bad. Go to the forums and you could critique it. Good criticisms. None of this whiny, why did you do this, blah, 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 blah. Looking for constructive criticism for the podcast on how to benefit everyone in the better formation of the next podcast.